Joel Thompson fans, welcome back to the GT show. Today doing my Steelers preview. So versus Denver, as you can tell from the title. Duh. Um Within the Steelers preview, there's rumors Teddy Bridgewater won't start. There's rumors he will, because he did come back to play. He did practice. But whether or not we play Drew Lock or whether or not we play Teddy Bridgewater, um, it's just talk over their team. They have a lot of offensive injuries. Teddy Bridgewater's one technically. He did practice, but yeah. They're out Jerry Judy. They're out KJ Hamler. Tim Patrick has definitely stepped up. Noah Fant's been underutilized. They have a good run game. Their O lines are right. Um, they have a decent O line. Um, they're a kind of a middle packed offense. They can definitely score on you. They definitely have weapons to score on you. Um, they're like I'm talking. This is honestly the Broncos are like an 8-8 team, but they kind of underperform sometimes. That's different. Um, let's see here. Defensively, Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, a underrated D line, and then a very fantastic secondary. Patrick Surtain's there, Bryce Callahan, Justin Simmons. You have some very good pieces there on the D line, very on the in the secondary. So their defense will make you pay because you can run the ball, and you may not get tension because of that front seven, and then you'll try passing it and you'll get picks. And the way with Big Ben, he's got an arm, he just doesn't have the accuracy, and you've seen this throughout his entire career. He just never had the accuracy that he once had, or that he never did, but he had a little bit. He had a little bit of the accuracy back then. He also had great receivers that are able to come back and catch up to the ball and actually make plays happen. So, but yeah, on our side, Big Ben's obviously the starter and was named the starter by Mike Tomlin. I agree with that in terms of the fact that you shouldn't take Big Ben out. He's technically the Hall of Fame quarterback, and while I don't think he should, I think he should retire and he shouldn't do it. Where the Steelers front the office and all the ownership, the Rooneys, Tom Colbert, we under this organization's about respect. And when you have a Hall of Fame quarterback and you're them, you're gonna respect him and let him play if he wants to play. Once Ben realizes that he's the problem and he has to get out, then that's when they'll put in Mason Rudolph. So either Big Ben gets injured or he realizes this. And do I think he'll realize it? No. I think Big Ben will either get injured this season or he'll play the entirety of the season, and we'll just go off from there. So Big Ben, Najee Harris, obviously a premier ball carrier. You're seeing a little bit more intercorporation of Pat Frymuth into the offense, which I'm happy about. I think eventually he'll definitely take over that number one role, so that's good to get him there. Um, Obviously, um, Claypool, Juju, and Deontay all working too well, all playing, so that's good. Um, the offensive line is again subpar. They've looked like they've gotten better. Their last game was actually really good, so maybe they'll actually have a good game this time. And yeah, defensively, Stephon Tuitt actually practiced on what was it, Friday. I don't know if he's playing. My opinion, I don't think he should. I think he should wait until Seattle, but that's just me. So yeah, Cam Hayward, um, Alu Alu is actually out. So Bugs again. Decent D line. I trust Bugs enough. Obviously, once you get technically it's gonna be Wormley again. Maybe Louder Milk if you really want to put Louder Milk. Decent rotation there. Um, and then when you come out to the linebackers, you have obviously your two edges. TJ, Highsmith, and Ingram all doing that little rotation that they're doing, and then you have Bush and Joe Schobert playing those two outside linebacker position, outside inside linebacker, excuse me. And then you have your secondary. If it's Drew Lock, I like our chances a lot better than if it's Terry Bridgewater. I think that's I don't think I'm the only one there. Um, Teddy Bridgewater is a good. He's very obviously, he's 31 starts. If he does start, I don't think they should. He's still in. I think they're gonna let him sit, or if anything, do what you should have done with by letting him be the backup, and then if anything happens to Drew Lock, then you throw him in. That way, he's not going too crazy. He's not killing himself. It's actually no boom. He gets sacked, and then he has to be out because it re-aggravates his concussion or whatever. Don't want obviously don't want him to be injured. I'm not gonna wish people to be injured. I'm so obviously, but I'd rather him be safe. Teddy Bridgewater is a football player that's been through a lot, and him being able to play is something good. So I'd rather him be able to go play, but do it safely. So I'd rather, obviously, from a standpoint, Drew Lock is much worse. So obviously, it'd be helpful for a win, but I also think it's better for the safety standpoint. I don't want Teddy Bridgewater injured. I think he'd be great. And I'm not saying this from fantasy. I don't even have him on fantasy. I have what's his face? I have Matt Stafford on one team, and then the other team. Who's my quarterback on the other team? Doesn't matter. I'm not worried. Nope, not worried at all. But yeah, I'd rather. This is a very winnable game, and I say very winnable. I mean, this is a must-win. We have to go into this being like, oh yeah, we must win this game. If we don't, we're gonna lose. That's no doubt in my mind. If we don't go into this like, oh yeah, we must win, we're definitely gonna lose. Because going into, if we go in, we're into the season um 1-4 versus the Seattle Seahawks, who are right now 2-3. Yeah, you're gonna. It's just not very good. Um, not much I can really say. I think Steelers win. I think we win by a score prediction of 20-17. I think it comes down to a last-second field goal, and I think we win it. I think we put up just 20 points. We don't break 20 points. We just put up just 20 points, just enough. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell more friends down below. Share all your content. Yeah, this is a General Thompson saluting off.